welcome back to Animal Kungfu Arana. In our last videos, we explored the slowest creatures on Earth and then raced alongside the fastest hunters alive. But today we're doing something very different. We're not just talking about speed or strength, we're diving into the wildly funny, chaotic and fearless world of one legendary creature, the honey badger, known scientifically as Melivora capensis, but more famously as the honey badger. This little predator has become an internet icon. Why? Because it's one of the bravest, most stubborn, and most hilarious animals in the wild. In this episode, we'll uncover the funniest side of the honey badger, from raiding beehives and battling cobras, to breaking out of enclosures with genius escapes, to moments that will have you laughing out loud. So grab a snack, sit back, and get ready, because the honey badger doesn't just not care. It entertains us in ways no other animal can. The first funny thing about the honey badger, its outrageous attitude. Imagine a group of lions feasting on their hard-earned kill. Suddenly, waddling into the scene, comes a honey badger. It doesn't sneak, it doesn't wait, it just struts in like it owns the place. It growls, bares its teeth, and starts tugging at the meat. The lions, confused, actually back away. Why? Because the honey badger is fearless enough to fight to the death, and lions know it. This kind of swagger is both terrifying and funny. Watching a small animal scare away the kings of the jungle is like seeing a kid kick sand in a bodybuilder's face. Even when caught, honey badgers have a trick. Their skin is so thick and loose that they can twist around and bite back. It's like watching a martial arts escape move. And when annoyed, they don't just bite, they release a foul-smelling secretion, like a built-in stink bomb. A move that's funny, disgusting, and effective all at once. So, the honey badger's first comedy act is pure confidence, marching through life like the smallest but boldest gangster in the wild. Now let's talk about the obsession that gave the honey badger its name, honey. Honey badgers will do anything to get honey. They'll climb trees, dig holes, and tear open beehives even when thousands of bees attack. Picture this, a furry little tank, covered in stings, shaking its head as bees buzz angrily. Most animals would panic, but the honey badger, it just keeps munching, ignoring the chaos. Scientists have even seen honey badgers collapse from too many bee stings, only to wake up hours later, shake off the pain and go back to the same hive. Even funnier, honey badgers sometimes team up with the honey guide bird. The bird leads the honey badger to a hive, the honey badger rips it open, and then both share the meal. It's like a comedy duo, one does the detective work, the other does the demolition. The image of a honey badger getting stung, collapsing dramatically, then returning for round two. That's slapstick comedy straight from nature. If you thought honey badgers were funny in the wild, wait until you hear about Stoffel, the world's most mischievous captive honey badger. Stoffel lived in South Africa, and his keepers quickly discovered he had a genius for escape. At first, Stoffel climbed trees to leap over the fence, so the keepers cut down the trees. Problem solved. Not for Next, he dug tunnels under the wall. The keepers reinforced the ground with concrete. Again, they thought they'd won, but Stoffel wasn't done. He began collecting objects, rocks, logs, even garden tools. He stacked them up to build makeshift ladders. Once he even rolled a mud ball against the wall, climbed it, and escaped. Another time he opened gates by fiddling with the locks. And sometimes, he teamed up with a female honey badger to push each other up the walls. The funniest part, Stoffel didn't escape to run away. Often he strolled into the lion enclosure next door just to pick a fight, or he'd sneak into the kitchen to raid the fridge. Watching Stoffel was like watching a comedy heist movie. Every time the keepers thought they had solved the problem, he outsmarted them again. This segment proves that honey badgers are not only fearless, they're also cunning tricksters, nature's own comedians. Another source of comedy comes from the honey badger's battles with snakes. While most animals avoid cobras, puff adders, or mambas, honey badgers treat them like snacks. They rush in, grab the snake, and bite its head off. But here's the hilarious twist. Sometimes the snake fights back. Honey badgers have been seen getting bitten by cobras' lethal bites that would kill most animals. Instead of dying, the honey badger simply falls over, takes a nap, and hours later wakes up. It's as if the venom just gives them a short power nap before dinner. That's comedy gold, Nacho's version of fall down. Get back up, keep eating, of course. The funniest honey badger moments became famous online. The legendary video "Honey Badger Don't Care" went viral, showing honey badgers raiding hives, fighting snakes, and stealing from lions, all narrated with sarcastic humor. It turned the honey badger into a global comedy star. Memes, games, and documentaries soon followed. The honey badger became a symbol of toughness mixed with silliness, an animal that makes us laugh and admire at the same time. So, what makes the honey badger so funny? It's the mix of fearlessness, cleverness, and stubborn mischief. Whether it's fighting lions, ignoring bee stings, breaking out of enclosures like a furry Houdini, or fainting after a snake bite only to wake up and keep eating, the honey badger never fails to entertain. In a world full of majestic lions, towering elephants, and powerful sharks, sometimes the funniest, most unforgettable animal is the small, stubborn one that refuses to follow the rules. So, next time you feel overwhelmed, remember the honey badger. Be fearless, be clever, and maybe laugh at life's challenges instead of running away. Thanks for watching Animal Kungfu Arana. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe for more amazing animal stories. And tell us in the comments which honey badger moment was your favorite: the beehive raids, the snake fights, or Stoffel's great escapes. Until next time, stay curious, stay bold, and be a little more like the honey badger.